This is a Boston Celtics newsfeed for Saturday, June 22nd, 2019. Reporting for Boston, Massachusetts, I'm Corey Prescott for CLNS Media, the leading online provider of audio-video coverage of the NBA's winningest franchise. The Boston Celtics had an eventful NBA draft, one which saw them grab 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and trade center Aron Baynes for a 2020 first-round pick from the Phoenix Suns, a pick that was previously owned by the Milwaukee Bucks. Although there naturally seems to be a mixed bag of emotions from Celtics fans who are readying themselves for the departures of Kyrie, Irving, and Al Horford, Danny Ainge likes what he has with this new core group of players. Ainge spoke on Romeo Langford, who was the Celtics' first selection at number 14.
Romeo is a really good player. 19-year-old kid that was one of the best players in the Big Ten this year. He's a versatile player all around, both ends of the court. Didn't shoot the ball as great this year. He was playing with a messed up thumb and had surgery on it, but just a good feel player. Can pass, dribble, and really defend multiple positions. I'm excited by him.
Langford was a highly touted prospect coming out of high school, but fell somewhat short of expectations during his 1 year at Indiana. Some, if not a lot of his struggles from last season, can be attributed to the torn ligament in his thumb that he played with through the majority of last year. With the 22nd pick, the Celtics were able to nab Grant Williams out of Tennessee, a high IQ player who projects to be a versatile NBA forward for years to come. Brad Stevens spoke on what Williams can bring to the Celtics.
Super smart, is a guy that, I kind of look at it as a guy with a point guard's mind. You can run offense through him at the elbows on the block, at the top of the key. He thinks the game. He's a tough guy. And he's a versatile player who can shoot the ball. Didn't shoot it as much from 3. They didn't need him to do that. But his shot looks good, and we think that'll be a pretty easy transition for him. And again, very intelligent. And so we're looking forward to having him. We think he translates well, and you couldn't be more impressed with a kid when you sit down with him.
Following the selections of Langford and Williams, the Celtics were able to grab NCAA tourney stud Carson Edwards at number 33. Edwards not only averaged 24 points per game last year for Purdue, but he also scored 42 points twice during the college basketball tournament last season. The Celtics finished up their draft at number 51 by drafting Tremont Waters out of LSU, a small but explosive point guard. Waters scored 15 per game last season for the Tigers. If the old phrase, where there's smoke, there's fire, holds true, the Celtics will enter next season without Al Horford and Kyrie Irving on the team. According to Mark Stein, who covers the NBA for the New York Times, numerous teams and agents believe Horford has a 4-year offer awaiting him in free agency worth an estimated $112 million. Stein, however, doesn't believe that this deal will be coming from the Dallas Mavericks. According to Steve Bulpett of the Boston Herald, the 2 teams he's been hearing from for Al Horford are the Clippers and the Mavericks. NBA free agency officially begins on June 30th. Want to bet on the Women's World Cup? Or perhaps you want to try your hand at Major League Baseball. NFL futures bets are already up, as are the odds to win the NBA Rookie of the Year award next season. If you're interested in placing a bet, be sure to go to clnsmedia.com/win or use code CLNS50. You get 50% cash back on your first deposit through betonline.ag. That's betonline.ag. You can also bet on your mobile device, and BetOnline also hosts live in-game betting. Follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media as well as at Celtics CLNS, and be sure to head to clnsmedia.com. Subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS mobile podcast app. This has been Corey Prescott for Celtics Newsfeed.